Blessings, brothers and sisters. In my last video talking about Benny Johnson and Charlie Kirk, I thought I was clear, but let me be clearer because I got a lot of comments about it. And this video, or the last video, was not aimed against the justice system. It wasn't even in regards to the justice system. But that's how out for blood Christians are, because they thought I came against the source of their inner vindication, revenge, or anger at the situation, the justice system. Saying how I don't believe in capital punishment, which is not true. And I got a lot of comments about it. But the fact is, to those who commented and to those who are listening now, you better watch how you feel about this situation or this guy, and what you want to happen to this guy who allegedly unalived Charlie, whether he did or not. You better watch how you feel in any revenge, hate, or anger from the situation, because the same judgment can happen against you from the Lord. And what I was talking about was in regards to the spiritual aspect of so-called Christians thinking they are God, and deciding or exalting what they feel or what they want or need to happen, thinking because someone killed another person, they are justified in forgiveness and the right to want his death. I never said anything against the court system. I never even spoke to that. I was really talking about what I was assessing from other Christians and their reaction, because you want to know the sign of a real true believer. It was when the first martyr, Stephen, died. And while he was getting stoned to death, he had the capacity to pray and tell God, do not hold this against them. He had that type of capacity at the very people who were killing him. He did it because he had the love of Christ in him. And he did it because he knew they were deceived, as their deception was the result of his own death. But he still cared about their soul to ask the Lord to forgive them. And I hate another person in this world killed another brother in Christ. But I equally hate the soul that took his life, that it's lost. And I want to pray not only for Charlie Kirk's family, but for the person who allegedly killed him, and even their family. And I forgive him because I have the heart of Christ. I used to be wicked myself, so I don't judge from that capacity. The Lord was very merciful with me, so I want to extend that. I don't want any to perish, because I have been to hell. I felt the presence of it in my own testimony. But if you think you know better than that, than the love that Stephen had from his own killers, if you think you are above that, if you think none of that applies to this or you, because newsflash, hundreds, thousands were dying before Charlie Kirk, and unfortunately many more will still die after him for their faith, for who they serve. And to all of you who think and believe in your smug dictatorship that we need to make an example out of this person, you are not God. The court system will do its thing, but as true Christians, that man and every lost fallen soul just like it needs our prayers, our mercy, our forgiveness. Yes, I said forgiveness, because unless he repents, he will go to hell. And if you don't care about the soul of the lost, which is the supporting foundation of what it is to be Christ, then you're not fully in Christ as you believe. Have you ever hated someone? Have you ever mistreated someone? Have you ever gotten over on someone? Have you ever killed someone? And will you, because of that, expect the same mercy, love, and forgiveness for the sake of your soul? I was never talking about the court system. I was speaking to the tone of the desire in people that who calls themselves Christians, who is showing no grace like Stephen did. While he was even getting stoned, people are having this, off with his head moment. That is not of Christ. Again, Father wants more souls in the kingdom. He do. Even the one who allegedly killed Charlie Kirk, he wants him in the kingdom as well. He wants that more than you want him to suffer and die so he can go straight to hell because he killed Charlie Kirk. Get out of your feelings and think about the state of this man. So if he did or did not do this, and think about what would move Father's heart, not your heart. Our desire should be advancing the kingdom for Father's glory. If you can't apply the same grace, mercy, and forgiveness to Him, don't expect it when it's your time to give an account unto the Lord. Shalom.